Well, the singer Billy Bragg joins us from Glastonbury, where he is at the left field tent. He's curated it, apparently. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Sarah.
Ooh, that sounds like a festival voice.
Yeah, I was up very late last night chanting, "Oh, Jeremy Corbyn," and you just can't get away from it here at Glastonbury.
What, if you can tell us, what do you make of the fact that Corbyn Mania has taken over Glastonbury?
Well, we did have him booked last year, but he had to pull out because the coup started while we were here. The Labour MPs that we did have here were running around trying to get a signal to find out what was happening. In fact, I think Clive Lewis became the Shadow Defence Secretary in this very green room where I'm sitting backstage at Leftfield. So it was a bit chaotic last year, but that's kind of Glastonbury as well. So, you know, Glastonbury's always been an activist festival. It used to be a CND festival, so it's always had that activist bent. So Tony Benn used to be our headliner here at Leftfield, so Jeremy Corbyn makes a good replacement.
But for decades you have been trying to politicise people with your music. This is different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very different. I think what happened last year with Brexit was it caught a lot of young people on the hop. I think they didn't imagine that we would vote as a country to leave. And as a consequence of this, I think they are, in the modern parlance, they are woke.
And yet,
which is not
strange
a
that they
should
then. But strange that they should then turn to Jeremy Corbyn, because the coup that you mentioned was because he was seen to not have done the heavy lifting to try to secure a Remain.
Well, that's an urban myth, really, because I did campaign stops with him in favour of the Remain cause during the election, and he was as passionate as anybody else. The idea that he's not in favour.
Well, he's not now, though, is he? He's now in favour of out of the single market, and from what we understand, out of the customs union too.
Well, I think from what we understand is the key part of that. I think the whole situation is in a state of flux. And if public opinion, once we get Brexit out of the box and see what it actually does, or what it doesn't do, I think public opinion will move. And I think Jeremy Corbyn has been very good at recognising those kind of facts. He's certainly done that with the young people here.
He'll change his position on Europe, despite being known as somebody who doesn't really change his position on things.
Oh, he's changed his position on Trident. I think he's changed his position on a number of issues. You know, he recognises that leading the Labour Party is an issue of consensus. And I think that the way he was portrayed beforehand it doesn't really fit with the man, you know. We're dealing with Monsieur Zen here, which is a very Glastonbury thing to be.
Well, listen, I hope you find something to help your voice today and enjoy the rest of the festival.
Oh, fine, don't worry, I'll be fine.